Hello, my name is Luka Hajmani, and today I would like to talk about the certain exercise in acting. This is going to be my first video, and I'm hoping to continue making more videos. And the idea is that I'm going to explain some of the techniques that I've learned, some of the theories that I have studied in acting in general. So today's video is going to be talking about Stanislavski's 7 questions that any actor should ask before analyzing a scene. So yeah, basically let's begin asking these questions and sort of analyzing what's going on there. So the very first question that comes is, who are you? This is the question that an actor asks the character, basically. Now, this question can be answered very simply by giving just the name and surname of the character, and this question can be answered like that. For example, if you were to ask me who am I could quite easily just tell you my name. My name is Luca, and that's it. Now you do like this answer. This sort of does answer the question, but it's not enough. Basically, in order to fully understand and sort of be creative during the actual play and during the actual moment of acting, we need to get together as much information about the person as possible. So let's imagine for a second that you are analyzing me making this video right now. If you were to analyze me making this video right now, then question who are you and me just saying Luca isn't enough of an information for you to sort of be as creative as possible as you can be, basically. So you need some extra information about who I am in order to sort of get the right impulses during the actual play. Like if you're doing this scene of me filming a YouTube video, for example. So whenever we have as many information, those small details can be sort of interestingly played around with, basically, during the actual scene. So I would say, who are you right now? And this can be answered like this. Hi, my name is Luca. I am 18 years old. I am a student in architecture. I also did acting for 2 or 3 years, and I learned certain techniques there, certain study things there. I am, as I've said, I'm 18 years old. I'm a student, first year student in architecture, and that's the answer that I will give you, basically, about this from what's known. And now, if you look at it right now, you not only know that my name is Luca, but I've also told you that I'm an architecture student. I've also told you that I'm 18 years old. So you basically gather some information from me, about me. So now, during the actual playing of the scene, you have sort of some things you can catch on and some things you can sort of play around with, experiment with during the actual making scene, which is called improvisation, basically. And if you want to improv something as creatively and as fluently as possible, this little data, information, details are very important, because those are what gives you, so it gives your mind the things to sort of experiment with. Now the next question is, where are you? So I can also answer this question quite basically. I can just use the basic, gave you the most basic information, and I can just tell you right now I am in Georgia. Georgia is a country, obviously, and that's it. I can tell you that I'm in Georgia, but I can also tell you different things based on location. For example, I can tell you that right now behind me is a mirror. I am between two beds, and I'm in my room. Obviously, I'm in Tbilisi, Georgia, and right next to me is a couch. Right in front of me is a laptop, which I'm using to record the video basically. And yeah, that's it. Now, see, the fact that I've given you slight positional information could also be used in an actual improvisational scene, because you might, now that you know there's a couch there, for example, during the actual scene, you might stand up and sit on the couch because it feels more comfortable or something. And knowing that gives you the sort of gives you the tools to sort of play around with and experiment with during the actual scene. Now, next question is what time is it? Now, if you were to ask me what time is it, I can just tell you what time it is. Oh yeah, it's 13:52 basically. So it's like that, and this again does answer the question, but I can give you more information about the time, about the things that I can say basically. Right now, I could tell you that it's sunny outside. It's like afternoon. It's not dark outside yet. It's about yeah. So like anything you can really think of. I can't really think of any other time-based things I could say right now. Maybe like I don't know, just whatever. If you have something planned, for example, let's just say it's 13:53, and you're saying it like 15:00. No, you have to be somewhere at like you have to be somewhere at 3 o'clock basically, and you can also use that as information and say that oh yeah, it's like almost full 1 hour. It's like 1 hour until I have to do something or like that. Any little detailed information helps to sort of improvise and do something creative with your mind. Now, the next question is, what do I want? What does the character that I am analyzing actually want in a certain that context in that scene? Now, I will answer this question like this. I want to record this video. I want to teach people about acting. I want to sort of share my knowledge and also acquire more knowledge over time, and also like this is an overtime process where I acquire knowledge and I'll share the knowledge that I acquire. I already have some experiences, but obviously everybody has a lot to learn. Even the people that think they know everything, they don't. There's always going to be something new to learn in that specific field, and it's about sort of wanting to learn more. And for me personally, it's about also sharing what you learn. The experiences, the theories, the exercises, the practical work, and everything. Just sharing that is very important for me, and that's why I'm doing this video. Now, next question is, why do I want it? Now, why do I want it is because it feels good to know that sharing is you're sharing some kind of a knowledge to other people that may not have the like they maybe couldn't find the right sources to look it up or something, and it feels good that I'm doing something that I'm capable of sort of sharing the knowledge that I have to people. So I think that's very important for me, and sort of think those kind of things are very important for me. Now, next question is how will I get what I want? Now, how will I get what I want is a question that's basically I will get what I want if I just sit down and actually record the video. I think that was one of the first ways I thought I could share my knowledge with people is by recording a YouTube video. And I think right now this is the best way to get sort of show people what I know and teach them about certain things and learn from them as much as possible as well, obviously. So yeah, I think this is how I will get what I want. And the seventh question is, what will I have to overcome in order to get what I want? Now, this is one of the most important questions. Like doesn't have to be. None of these questions should be left out. And the how will I get what I want? What will I have to overcome to get what I want? Is sometimes when I am planning to do something, it only sits there as plans. Basically, it's just sort of never gets acted upon by me. because doubts come into my mind that it may not be the best thing to do, or people might not even be it might not even be relevant to do it, or there is not even going to be any point of doing it. But I think I have to overcome that sort of feeling, and sort of just do things for the sake of just doing it, not because I'm actually going to be expecting something, but just do it, sort of thing, just try it. It's not going to be that bad, or just do it, basically. Not expect anything big or anything too bad from it. Just stay neutral and just do it. So I think that's part of the things that I have to overcome, and I'm trying to, by actually sitting down, and I didn't really plan any of this. I just sort of sat down, and I'm recording this video right now, and I'm hoping you will find this informative and sort of like the video that I'm uploading, with the idea of sharing my knowledge and experiences of acting with you guys. So yes, now as you can see, we answered the 7 questions, and now you guys have you guys have some idea about how to do this thing, because now think about it. Whenever you're trying to experiment with some things, the more things you have on your table, the better and more diverse your experiments are going to be, basically more interesting your experiments are going to be. And I want you to imagine this data and answers for these questions to be as sort of inventory, and more items you have in your inventory, the more things you will be able to experiment with and actually play around with, which in acting is very important, because that's how creativity is born. It's born by being dumb and foolish and everything about sort of creativity and being an innovator, basically. So more data and information you have about certain things, the more you're going to be able to sort of play around with it, experiment things, and try things during the actual scene. Because see, you won't have time to think about these things during the actual scene when you're playing, because if you plan things beforehand on what you're going to do and how you're going to perform, it's gonna look unnatural, it's gonna look sloppy, and it's just gonna look like uncomfortable feeling, and just not real. It's not gonna draw any emotions from anyone, not even yourself. You're gonna feel dead inside while you're performing the scene. But if you have thought about these things beforehand, before actually going to the stage, if you have answered these questions sort of within yourself, then you can fully be involved in the moment when you actually get up on the stage and start improvising. So you can actually start not thinking about it, but right thoughts and actual logical and very creative and very interesting impulses will come to you if you have actually analyzed the things, basically. So I think that's one of the most important things, is just acting is not just about if it's about acting is not just about either you're talented or you're not. It's a whole preparation, basically. We treat each repetition as a whole preparation of things. We analyze characters, we analyze scenes. Each scene has to be very detailed like analyzed, and it's a whole process of very hard work and very like time-consuming work, basically. So don't look at it as like, yeah, I'm talented, I'll get up on the stage and everything will be fine. No, it's not gonna be like that. Because you're gonna get up on the stage, but you need to be prepared as well. Like, you need to be prepared to actually enjoy the process, and you won't enjoy it if you're just gonna be like completely like clueless on the stage, basically. So yeah, this was my first video. I tried to explain the Stanislavski method. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got the idea of what the Stanislavski method is supposed to be saying in an actual acting context. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the videos, and I'll try to also upload other ones as soon as I can. So thank you.